It is official. Carmelo Anthony is going to be a member of the Lakers during this offseason. I am completely convinced. The one thing that really allows me to see that this move is going to happen legitly once the time comes during the offseason is that Carmelo Anthony in the number 24 is really frequent when I did the research. Carmelo Anthony's career point total is 24, and what's interesting about 24 is that Carmelo Anthony could allow LeBron to begin his pursuit of an NBA three-peat, which is going to happen 24 years later after Michael Jordan won his sixth ring. That is the meaning of 24. This three-peat would happen in the year 22, and what I like about 1984 is that is LeBron James' birth year, and the fate of the league was decided years and years and years in advance because 1984 itself adds up to 22. And I believe that Carmelo Anthony is going to win one NBA championship, and I think he's going to call it quits. I don't think he's going to be a member of the repeat team or the three-peat team. I think he's going to sign a one-year deal, win his ring, then call it quits. Because the meaning of his number 7 is that LeBron's going to win 6 NBA championships, but this one-year sidekick off the bench is going to win another championship. So Carmelo and LeBron, when they retire, are going to have a combined total of 7 NBA championships. Carmelo and LeBron's birth year represents the point in time when LeBron's going to win the three-peat. LeBron's favorite baseball team, the New York Yankees, are going to have an empire over Major League Baseball as well. We're going to see the Laker and the Yankee dynasties at the beginning of the decade 20. Carmelo Anthony was drafted number 1 and number 3. The number 1 and the number 3 combined to form a number 13. What I like about 13 is that, number 1, his nickname is Melo. Melo starts with M. It's M that equals 13 and 4. It is LA that equals 13 and 4 in gematria. LeBron James signed with the Lakers for 1 year. Carmelo Anthony's initials is the abbreviations for California. Carmelo Anthony. CA equals 4 in gematria. I like how LAL, LA Lakers, equals Carmelo Anthony's jersey number of 7, which brings us to the point about geometrically and numerologically why Carmelo Anthony wore the number 7. Carmelo Anthony equals 65. It is 7 that equals 65. I like how this number 7 would be back in the NBA, and he could make a statement for the year 20. You know, being this guy off the bench, I think, for the LA Lakers, and Carmelo Anthony comes to his terms with this role, and he might miss out on a special season with the Houston Rockets for mysterious reasons. I think it has to do with Carmelo Anthony being drafted in 2003 and joining the King in LA. It's Melo that equals 45. The other Anthony from New Orleans is going to be joining the Lakers. Carmelo Anthony would be 35 years old before the start of next season. It is King James that equals 35. So Carmelo not going to join the Lakers during this season, but during the off season, most definitely. I like how Melo's ring equals 117. The 112. The LA Lakers equals 112 in gematria. Mr. Carmelo Anthony equals the same gematria value of NBA Finals. It's NBA Finals that equals 78. So very revealing that Carmelo Anthony has 24 points per game in his career. Exactly 24 points. This is why he's no longer playing with the Houston Rockets anymore, ladies and gentlemen. It's because it has to be exactly at 24. His poor game against the Oklahoma City Thunder was no doubt scripted. Completely scripted. Other 24 numerology I'm seeing with Carmelo Anthony and the Lakers three-peat 24 years later after Michael Jordan's sixth title. His career point total. On the 24th day of January against the Bobcats, that's when Anthony scored his career-high 62 points. That was a scripted game. It was against the Charlotte Bobcats. Michael Jordan owns the Charlotte Bobcats. 62, right? Jordan equals 62. It's City of Charlotte, I believe, equals 62. Or maybe Bobcats. Bobcats equals 62 as well. So his 62 points against the Bobcats, against Jordan's team on the 24th day is another clue that he's going to be a member of the first of 3 NBA championships with the Los Angeles Lakers. This is one of your biggest clues right there. His career point total against the Bobcats. And then with the Denver Nuggets, he led the Nuggets to their first conference finals appearance in 2009 for the first time since 1985. That is a difference of 24. That's another clue right there. 2009 is an 11 year. In the year 11, he joined the Knicks. New York, the 11th state. That's numerology in practice. New York and the number 11, as I've mentioned in the past. He won a championship with Syracuse, 2003. LeBron's number. He doesn't win the championship with number 13. He wins it with number 23, LeBron James. I think that's the main clue, really, for Carmelo Anthony in his next championship in sports. The year 3 in this millennium, and then the year 20 in the 2020 NBA Finals, add up the 23 LeBron James jersey number. He won the championship in his first year with Syracuse, by the way. This could mean that he can win a championship in his first year with the Lakers. Louisiana Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana. The other Anthony, the Anthony Davis, is with New Orleans right now. He's going to be winning this next championship with Anthony Davis, who played with the Pelicans. That's going to be another clue in the future. That's a big clue. Number 7, numerology, with their combined NBA championships at the end for 2 of the greatest players for the 2003 draft class. We have no members of the 2003 draft class with LeBron in Cleveland, but you know about Dwayne Wade and you know about Chris Bosh. Well, Carmelo Anthony is next. Number 1 and number 3 picks, that forms the 13. It's LA, the 12th and the first letter, that adds up to 13. Number 1 plays with number 3, number 4, and number 5. Adds up to 13. The last one, Carmelo Anthony, is going to be joining Bron in LA. I'd be really shocked if he doesn't pick up a championship after this season. That is Carmelo Anthony. Or I should say next season in the 2020 NBA Finals. I'll be shocked if Carmelo Anthony doesn't win that NBA championship with LeBron and calls it quits. When he gets that one championship, Carmelo Anthony gets the job done. He plays like a team member.